I'll have to get used to aiming it, but that's not so bad. Yeah, we need a non-shuffle wand with, like, 3 or 4 slots before things get wild. Luckily, this actually does do a fair bit of damage. It's not quite as good as the magic missile, but it's got unlimited ammo. And it can strike through things, which is pretty good. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should go pick up that potion. We don't really need more. We don't necessarily... What is that thing? I have no idea. Okay, there we go. We don't necessarily need potions, but that doesn't mean that it isn't a good idea to pick up one. Hello. What are you? So, no shuffle. Very, very slow recharge. Always casts homing. Okay, that might be worth it. The slow recharge is a bit of a pain, but I can just switch it off to another wand. It's also got hella teleport, but, like, I really don't need hella teleport. Okay, what would I even... I'm not even sure what I would get on that one. But yeah, it always casts homing. Which was why I figured it was probably worth it. Okay, there goes Lightning Wizard. Because Lightning Wizard's a bit of a dick. And cannon will kill me. I do have to wait for the... Let's see, quad split magic missiles with homing. Unfortunately... Oh. Yeah, could do that. We have a couple of different ridiculous ones. I'm kind of saving the magic missiles for now. For better or worse. Oh, come on, really? My homing spell homes in on my zombies. What am I supposed to do about that? Ow, shit. Okay, I think I'm just gonna give that a hard pass. I don't know if I want to go in there. I could. But yeah, wand is haunted. Be more scared if it didn't do 3 damage. Yeah, but it's still very accurate and I can't kill it. Oh, I got it! I killed whatever was holding it. Thank you, homing. So what is this? Shuffle... Negative cast delay. Unless I'm mistaken, that's just like a better version of my number 1 wand. Oh. That was weird. Okay, so let's lose the spark bolts with timer. Except for these two. Because it only casts 1 spell at a time. But that's okay. You know what? Do I put Acid Ball in there? I might as well. Okay, so that'll be good. So what this does is has a very short cast delay. Yeah, the only issue is kind of the metamax, but that should be kind of fun. Okay, so let's see. Ow. Shit, that hurts. Okay. There are reasons to be in there. I'm just not convinced if they're worth it. Can I stop being poisoned? Damn it. Okay, there we go. I was trying to fill it up, but Dillhole character was just refilling the potion as soon as he poured it out. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but like, I'm just getting out of here. I could like press on and into that area, but I don't think it's worth it. So what do we have? We want actually, we want this wand to some degree. Low cast delay, low recharge time. The metamax could be better. What the ever-living shit is this wand? Ah! Okay. Yeah, get out of here, that. So what is this? What is any of this? So we have Death Cross, large firebolt, energy orb with trigger, digging I'm gonna start salvaging this for weird stuff. Fireworks, I'm not even sure if I want some of these, to be honest. Let's see, magic arrow with trigger seems like a good idea. Followed by formation hexagon. The only problem is we lose the homing, but you know what? That's okay. I don't even know what this is going to do. And it scares me? Because what I'd like is stuff like Death Cross, for sure. Let's put on triple spell there. I don't know about Toxic Mist. That seems like a terrible idea. I'm gonna put Bounce in. There, we've got Odd Firebolt. Let's see, what do I add? Do I add anything to the mix? I mean, I get the feeling I'm gonna fire it once. We're not gonna fire it in here. Do we go for any of these other ones? Because we could. Because some of these other ones are not quite as nuts, but pretty damn nuts. Like, this one fires 3 spells at once. How much does this one spend? Cast. Okay, just 1. This is actually a pretty good shotgun wand. Because I might almost want to grab this instead of this, because it casts 3. 3 at once. Oh, that's a slow recharge time, though. 2 seconds is kind of rough. What about this one? Cast 1, it's nothing but Death Cross. It has a decent spread. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna take this horror thing. More hatred, electricity immunity, or toxic sludge immunity. What do you guys think? I see a lot of toxic sludge in here, but electricity scared. Let's go toxic sludge. Okay, so I've already taken a lot of damage, but I think that's because I got grenaded in the face. Shit, this thing cuts through steel. I don't know what that guy is rolling. Whatever that wand was kind of scary. Ah, shoot. Okay, so this looks to be a World Eater wand. I mean... yeah, it's better. Okay, Lava to Blood. And Electric Arc. Well, I'm gonna put Electric Arc in here somewhere. I'm gonna put it here. Lava to Blood would be interesting, but I think I'm gonna put it here. Oh no. That hurt. Okay. So, he squandered a lot of shots on that. I've squandered a lot of shots on this. It's probably fine, though. Okay, I think I just hurt myself pretty badly. Luckily, I've got the extra health to kind of spare. So it's not so bad. We really need that vampirism perk. Ow! Despite everything... it seems like my magic missile wand is by and far my best option here. Well, that kind of had some interesting consequences. You died, you lose everything. Yep. And it sucks. And I mean, it is a roguelike, but this is one of those roguelikes where you have toys. Wait, no, that's just a big old crate. Okay. Set that one guy on fire. Not sure why I'm here necessarily. Guess I'm mostly hoping we find... what is that? I have no idea. Oh. That's what that is. Okay, so be wary of the Frosty the Snow boxes. It's a risky endeavor. Set one of those off nearby. Whoa. How did he survive that? Holy shit, how durable is that singular dude? I have no idea. Okay, I've still got a fair amount of magic missiles going, which is good. Let's see. Okay, HP is getting back up there. It's a scary run. All runs when you get to this section get scary. Grand scheme of things, I think I'll just wait. I wanted that money, but clearly ain't gonna get it. So I'm not even gonna think about it. Okay. Right. I don't have to worry about toxic stuff. In fact, I can gargle it. Gargle it. Mmm, yummy. Toxic slime. Okay, so let's slowly make our way back up. Explode the big box. I don't think the big box actually explodes, interestingly enough. You'd think it would, but it don't. It does? Huh. I've seen them, like, get half destroyed. But I've never seen them explode. Oh. That made things worse, not better. Seems like a neat wand. Okay. So, capacity 8. It's an okay wand. I'll probably leave it alone. That might be an interesting wand, though. Nope, 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 nope. Holy shit. I hit the wrong thing. And this is why I think regen was probably the way to go for this series. Because, like, that would have been a death sentence. %. Would have died. Let's see. So, 3 capacity... Shuffled? No. I'm getting better at aiming those. Okay, what does this want? Ow. Okay, so far so kind of okay. Really got to be careful with this thing. So does this have any spells that I really, really want? It does have homing as an option. Problem is I'd have to swap something out. I could, actually. We could get rid of the magic missile wand and replace it with... Go back to our glowing lance wand. I need more inventory space, honestly. Yeah, it does have some goodies. Okay, so it's got homing. It's got that. Let's get rid of that. Anything else I need to have? Dormant crystal. And Giga Death Cross. Ooh. I don't know if Giga Death Cross is at all a good idea. At some point I should sit down and just edit this. Okay. That got spooky. Because I'm all out of beans on this, aren't I? I am. It's really good, but it's hard to rely on that kind of limitation. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Okay, there goes one. Shit. Okay, and everything over there is burning. Yeah, this has a really good cast delay. So, I think I'm gonna get rid of my magic missiles. They're really, really strong, but we need this. Okay. I'm gonna do that. It is a very angry spell. And it's gonna do about as much damage as those magic missiles in retrospect. The only problem is, it only hits the nearest enemy. Which is a bit of a risk. What does this guy have? Magic arrow, triple shots, bunch of things. Do we want to try bifurcate? I think it only casts... It casts 2 spells. 2 spells with... Because it's a multicast, so it's not actually gonna do what I'd like it to do, unfortunately. I think I think we might actually want to get to the... Or sit down and actually redo this wand. I think that's my real answer. Because at this point, I'm not using any of this, really, anymore. So let's take some things off. Get rid of that. Let's see. Because, yeah, I like the Blood Mist combo, but I don't think it's... I don't think it's really carrying me anymore. Let's see. So I can probably just do this. Because I'm only going to be doing it a little bit here. And yeah, I want to redo the one on the bottom. Because that one's actually nuts. Let's see, what do I have in my inventory? We got, like, split and scatter. Let's get rid of bifurcate and double scatter spell. I don't think I need those. I like the idea of this one, so I'm gonna quickly rob it for all it's worth. I'm gonna get rid of the unstable crystals. They just seem too risky. Grab bounce. Bounce might be interesting. Okay, which is my... It's my killer wand. That won't do me any good. And these guys are getting a bit closer. Which is a worry. Not too much of one. At least there's no time limit. Okay. So what do we do? So, I like this, but I think what I want to do is triple scatter. Let's get rid of the glowing lance. I might try magic arrow. With fire arc. Okay, so triple scatter doesn't work nearly as well. What about triple spell? I think it's homing messing with me. Let's see. Content creator or not, he owns the game, can do whatever he wants with it. I've had developers that disagree with me, and they're dangerous enough that I don't want to deal with that. Very specifically, I guess the EDF devs are not very kind to modding. Okay, this is a pretty good spell. Let's add gunpowder arc to the mix. Get rid of that. Okay. So we've got our fire snow spell again. So I'm actually going to go back to this. It doesn't do quite as much damage as the homing arc, but it's got a lot of fire to it, so... Ooh, that mana drain, though, is rough. Let's get rid of gunpowder arc. Let's add fire trail to it. That sounds kind of freaking fun. I'll have to go around and see how this goes. But this should be a pretty good wand. At least for what I'm going for. It does 20 damage on a shot. It shoots 3 times. It homes. The only problem is that mana regen speed is a bit on the slow side. Okay. That should be kind of okay. Let's see, did I make the mods or did I find them? I found them. I mean, it's one of those where it's like, I truly respect what the developers do, but sometimes... Oh, those things are terrifying. Huh. Fire doesn't muck them up. Okay, don't want to die. Do want money. Hello, money. There we go. Yeah, I truly respect what developers do and so on and so forth. It's just one of those where it's like, I like to mess around a lot. Now, what's the deal with this wand? I'm working on that one. You know, I mean, realistically, I should probably clear all the nearby enemies out and then wipe the, start messing with them too. We'll see how it goes. God, yeah, I don't even know what I want to do with this wand, because it's terrifying. Because what's the max mana on this? Because this has a capacity of 20, which means I should do crazy stuff that barely increases mana drain. And just let it go nuts. It'd be interesting to do something with Fire Arc and a bunch of Spark Bolts with timer and Magic Arrow with timer. Try to put bouncing on this. Could do it. That might be worth it. I'm not sure if I want Fire Arc. Like, I like the idea of Fire Arc. I think just having Fire Trail is good enough. It's at least slightly less expensive. Okay, so there's a whole area over here. Nope, there isn't. Noita without the random instant death and limitations. Seems a lot more like your kind of game. That's kind of where I am. It's like, I'm enjoying this so much more. I might send the developers a message and be like, hey, I did this with your game, and a lot of people want to know how I did it. And honestly, like, it's not very hard to figure out how I did this, to be honest. Like, if any of you guys do want to give this a go, just do some Googling for Noita edit spells and Noita regen. You'll pretty much get both of them. I just don't want to, like, put out an explicit guide. Because, yeah, I know the EDF people were like, we will take down your channel if you do this. And I'm like, oh! And I know, like, they're specifically friends with me, so it's one of those where they probably wouldn't have. But I like my channel. It's my job, and it would suck if I, like, pissed off... One, it would suck if I pissed off a developer in general, just because I like... Circle of Fire. Interesting. I like developers, I like working with them, and it would make me quite upset if I, like, managed to piss one off. And it's also one of those where it's like, yeah, if this is their baby and they're gonna be very, like, you can't mess with it in this manner, then I will respect that and kind of switch it to be something else. Well, not switch it to be something else, but still. I don't really trust that. I've only ever seen these things burn. Holy shit, those fire trails are nuts, by the way. Yeah, I've only ever seen them burn. I've never seen them explode. Ooh, new wand? A couple of new wands, in fact. Or, wait, no. We've been this way. We know about these. Some of these are great, but not really my flavor. Gonna let that burn. Or do the gunpowder boxes just not explode if they're burning? Oh, it's an oil trail on the wand itself? Oh, it does! Oh! That's why it works so freakishly well with this specific combo. I was wondering about that. Okay, there they go. Oh boy, we do not want to be in the middle of that. There's a lot more explosives. Okay. They want all the secrets to be discovered by the community before they give the green light to mods. Huh. Neat. But yeah, if the developers are going to give the green light to mods, then awesome. I'm still, in that case, let me know when that happens. And I will start sharing my secrets. But yeah, this by and far is a much more enjoyable experience for me. Ooh, that's actually a really good wand. The charge speed's a bit rough. It fires 2 spells per cast. I think I'm happier with what I've got here. Give me that money. Let's see. But, like, I don't know, I just find this to be a lot more exciting. Because, yes, there's still the fear of death, but it's mitigated slightly by regen. Heavily by regen, because I'm not constantly... Ugh. I don't even know what's going on here. I need to kill these guys before I can go after any of the other ones. Whoops. And we don't want to get near that. And being able to edit wands on the fly more or less means... Sorry. More or less means that, like, I can just screw around with every wand combo forever. And see, yeah, what really works here? What is really fun? And the answer is pretty much this game, because, yeah, it got a lot more exciting for me by doing this. Let's see, regen seems a bit strong. Unfortunately, I have no control for the level of regen, but also, like, it's only strong until I get into, like, direct combat with a bunch of people. So at this point, it's insanely strong, but I've gotten gunned down repeatedly tonight. I just, at this point, I have a totally breaker wand, so it's not so bad. I'm so glad these canisters do not explode. Ooh. This is a good one. Always casts a timed... Here, I'm gonna take this one off. Let's see. So, this one has better mana charge speed, better capacity, does have a bit of a spread. But yeah, I'm thinking... What do we do? Toxic Mist is critical plus. I'm gonna put critical plus in here. Might be kind of expensive. So it always bubbles, but always bubble can work. We just have to pair it with the right thing. Let's see, where's my death cross? So the unfortunate part is, it casts that timer. Well, that's shitty. Yeah, so it casts the timer orb, but the timer orb does not trigger any of the other abilities that I've got stacked onto it. Well, at this point, we don't need Blood Mist anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, the Fire Sphere is the problem. You mean the timer? Or... I don't even understand. It fires backwards. Ow! I think I'm gonna get rid of Death Cross. It's a neat idea, but too risky for me. Same thing with Slime Mist. But yeah, the orb with timer does not actually... It doesn't actually trigger everything else on the timer. Well, switch that out. It's fine. Mist needs a bolt or a projectile before it. I was hoping the orb with timer would actually be that. Like, I was assuming what it would do is the orb would just be the orb with timer, orb with trigger right beforehand, but no dice. I'm gonna move this one forward. Might as well go with Old Faithful. I didn't even see that enemy there. Oh man, putting homing and rebound and bounce together is insane, because effectively it'll crawl up walls. The hell? I thought that was a frosty cylinder. Or, oh, you know what? I probably emptied it out. I probably put a hole in it, so it just... It probably just, like, slowly emptied out. That's hilarious, actually. Okay, let's stay away from that. I'm just gonna let that explode. Yeah, I wonder if I could actually... Do I have any other bounces? I do. It's kind of an expensive combination. Do we have anything else exciting around here? How expensive is bounce? Oh, bounce has no mana drain on it. Beautiful. That's terrifying. Okay. Well, at this point, I think I'm just gonna head back down. I don't see much of a reason to stick around on this level. I was hoping to pick up some more HP upgrades, but they're not being terribly forthcoming. Ooh. And a small armada of dude men. But yeah, next order of business would be to find some better base projectiles for the weapon I'm rolling with. Oh, cool. So you can't go underneath that portal. Well, let's see if I get any better projectiles here. Or I could just stack more on. I'm not entirely sure. Would hexagonal split do anything with the homing fire racer? Might. Okay. So we get some more wands, which is good, because maybe we can find something interesting here. Hellacious Fireworks, Summons Ahoy, Timer Orbs, more Fireworks, and Goop. Well, next order of business, let's see if any of these are insane. Long recharge time, though, that's kind of rough. Cast delay is a bit rough. No, I'm pretty happy with this. See, I don't think Wander likes items. Which items are we talking about? Fourth one has oil crit. Wait. Oh yeah, I should probably pay attention. Oh, that is interesting. I'm not sure if I want it, though. If I had another homing option, that'd be nice. I don't generally like homing, but it's not bad here. But yeah, oil crits on oil flood. It would be good. Just for that one. Just in case I screw up and somehow lose it. So critical on burning. That's pretty good. We don't want electric charge, and behind your back is bad. Fireworks sounds hilarious. I'm not sold if it's good, though. Heavy magic drain. I mean, we could just blast a shit ton of fireworks on this thing. Wait. No, that's still death. No matter how I, like, shake that, it sounds just too deadly. Let's get rid of teleport. I don't need it at this point. I'm just gonna get rid of some stuff for a bit. Fire arc. We already have a fire arc. See, I'll do in front of you. Put that there. Okay, so we want to switch back for this one. Because I also want to modify this one, so it's got at least something going for it. So the extra critical plus on this one might not be a bad idea. I'd like some extra damage if I could get it, but eh. Okay, so yeah, critical on burning should more or less guarantee that every time I hit with this thing, it'll just burn. Now, what's the skull? Necromancy, which is not nearly as good as you'd think it would be. I have no idea what to do with this. It's too awesome to get rid of, but way too complex for me to manage. You know what? Why don't we actually go over here for a second? Okay. I guess I should wash off. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of stuff that is way too dangerous for me to want. Pretty much anything that has explosion in the name is no good, just because I'm gonna hurt myself using it, and that's not something I want. I don't really want a spitter with trigger, timer. Energy orb might not be bad. This might be okay. I don't really know if I need digging bolt, but this should be fine. Okay, let's try firing this. Oh, shit. I didn't do it. You didn't see me. Exploding corpses, bombs materialize, or melee immunity. Exploding corpses. Okay, this thing has... Oh, those are acid balls.